Welcome to Entrepreneurship with Bosso Techno. Today we are visited by our very own Unosihle and Upumelele from Get2Natural. So basically today we are going to know them better, and they're going to tell us about their business and their journey, where they're coming from, and how did they get where they are. So welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
Are you excited?
A little bit nervous. But yes, excited. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, today we are happy to have you here in Entrepreneurship with Bosso Techno. First thing first, how did the business start? You guys, we see you everywhere. We see your posters on newspapers. You are everywhere, guys. I mean, how did you do it?
The journey started when I started watching YouTube channels, and there was a YouTube channel where it spoke about natural hair and how to grow natural hair, and it was from America. So I thought, like, let me start my journey, because my hair used to just grow up to here and it would never grow beyond here. And she had dreadlocks up to her waist length, and she saw me doing the journey and she was like, I also want to join. So she joined me, she cut them. I was like, we actually have a video of that. And we started using different products. We bought different products that were recommended, but they were not working for us. And we're like, wait a minute, what's wrong? Then we started to do research, and we found that the hair type that we have responds differently to different oils that we use. So from that knowledge, we started formulating our own hair growth oil that was specific to our own hair type. And then we started using the oil, and our friends and family members started like, wow, your hair, what are you using? Like, wait a minute, people actually seeing a difference with this product. Maybe we should start selling it, because we can see that there's really a market for it. And then we started producing it in small samples and sending it out to friends and family, and they also started seeing results. So we then just continued.
Wait, so basically you guys were starting a product just to grow your own hair.
Yes, definitely.
And then basically, and then it grew, and then people saw a business in there.
Yes.
What?
Definitely. Yes.
Really?
Yes. And upon doing further research, we found that Black women want and desire to have long hair. That's why at every street corner you see a woman having a weave, because of that desire to have that beautiful long hair. But you find it's because of the frustration with natural hair, it's easier for one to say, let me just put a weave on instead, because they don't know how to handle natural hair. So it's easier for them to just use my weaves. But now, because of my weaves, they have injubaba. And that's when I use injubaba, ladies. When you lose hair,
what is that?
When you lose hair, pambi.
Oh, okay.
So your hair just recedes, and that's largely because of using too many weaves, excessive plaiting, and just not knowing how to take care of your hair. And so we found, no, let's speak to that situation by providing women with the right products and the information as well that they need to grow their hair. So sits in their pants and then do baba.
Interesting, because so basically Bosso Techno owns one of his stores, business online store, right? So we were selling weave. And so you guys are actually going to kidnap. So basically what was happening is, when we were doing our analysis last year, we saw that the most product are ama weaves, because women like to look beautiful. So now, are you guys saying with your product, basically I want to sell this without actually going to have to buy ama inwele as in represent
definitely. What we say with e-weave is that we don't want, because this is what we found, women are wearing it because I don't know what to do with this natural hair. I'm just going to put on this weave because it's easier. So we want, if you're going to wear a weave, wear it because it's just because you want to, because it's a choice, not because you feel obligated, because you are frustrated with your natural hair, because you're ashamed of your natural hair, because some women are also ashamed of having natural hair. So we're saying if you're going to wear that weave, I'll wear it because it's just what you want to do casually, but we want you to embrace natural hair. We want you to embrace ubuntu bakho.
It's amazing because I was looking at another article basically, and they were talking about Lama relax allow you.
Yes.
You'll forgive me because I don't know much about style. But they were basically saying I'm a relaxers products,
Yes.
they're actually lowering their prices because people are not buying them anymore.
Yes.
People want to have their natural hair.
Yes, definitely.
There's definitely a movement that we are seeing currently where people are actually taking notice with, hey, natural is beautiful, and I am black and I'm beautiful. There are campaigns that are running in creating an awareness on that. So we know that the prices of relaxers are dropping and people are moving more to embracing their natural hair. And with that, we are offering a product that will help them, you know, be frustrated at the end of the day with what do I do? What products do I use? Are they still having chemicals? Because even the relaxers, the reason why people are moving away from them is because they're chemical based, you know, so they create health issues and stuff like that in the long run. So our product that we are offering are products that are safe to use on children, to use on adults, and they are natural ingredients that we have used. The only chemical that you may call a chemical in our product is the preservative. Even the preservative that we've chosen is the one closest to being natural, and it's not so harmful on human skin.
So next question would be, can men use your product? Or is it only for women? I'll tell you why. So when I used to like you Shaichi Scope, right? And so I think it was last year, if not the year before, where I think I was going to an award ceremony, and my nephew told me with because I don't want this thing with that. And then after that, look at me now. So I'm growing my hair, but can I grow it more than this? Because I have a problem, I can't grow it more than this. After this, it also turns not grayish, brownish. So
the brown is because of the sun. I know with my dreadlocks right now, they turned brown over time, but that's because of sun exposure. So you can use a sunscreen on your hair as well to protect it from the sun. But in terms of using our products, definitely our products are unisex. It just so happens we're women, so people will affiliate them more with women. And we're also advocating a lot of women to also embrace their natural hair. But definitely we have men that are using our products and our face products as well. We have natural face products that men can use and are using.
So there you go, man. Let's go and use the product. Okay, so specifically, can you please tell us about your product? What kind of product that you guys have in your store?
Come on, you want to take this one?
So the products that we have a range of hair care products. We have a spray that moisturizes, which we call it the aloe rehydrating spray. Then we have a hair butter, which is a combination of shea butter and avocado butter and also other essential oils that is helpful to sealing in the moisture after you moisturize your hair. Then we have a hair growth oil that is specific to one's hair porosity. Porosity is simply a measure how well our hair absorbs or retains in moisture. That is important to know because when you're moisturizing, you want to know what porosity you have, and based on that you can properly care for your hair so that it doesn't leave it dry and breaking, because our end goal is actually have long hair. So the oil is specific to your own hair porosity, and you can also use it to do your hot oil treatments. Then we have our Edge hairline repair oil that helps with your receding hairline. It helps to protect your hair from receding. When you do your protective hairstyles, you need to use it to make sure your edges are moisturized and they're protected, and also if you have that damage, to help restore that hairline. And then we have our treatments. Treatments, you find that you have two treatments. You have your protein, which is for strength, and then we have the honey cholesterol treatment, which is for moisture. Then we have added our hairline, which we call it the black line. And
it's face line.
The face line. Oh, sorry, the first line. Yes, it's the face line. We have a soap, a toner, and a moisturizing oil. We have a skin shade which is currently out of stock, but maybe by the time this is being viewed, we'll have it. So people can just go on our social media or on our website. I don't know if you're gonna link the link.
We would have the links on
the links, yes. So people can just go on there and see what the products do. We even have testimonials on top of
okay, that. Then my follow-up question on that would be, a viewer at home is wondering how long does it take for me to see the results? Yeah.
People like that question, huh? How long till I see a difference?
I think ultimately it's because people have been using a different product and they're frustrated.
Definitely.
So now if we are saying this product is for natural hair, they really want to know how long would it take for them to actually grow their hair.
Oh, we understand that. It depends on where you are in terms of your situation, how damaged your hair has been. For people who just want to grow their hair naturally, they should see the difference within 1 or 2 months. People who already have irreceded hairline, it will take a couple of months, because what happens is the pores where the hair is supposed to come through have been shut. Sometimes abanye uzobabona sekuyacobezela kwiscalp because the hair is completely shut. So we tell people, be patient, give yourself some time. It didn't happen overnight for your hair to recede, so it's not going to happen overnight as well for your hair to start growing again. So we have testimonials where people saw a difference within 1 month, within 2 months, within 3 months, and some people are still continuing to use the products over 3 months until they see that difference. So begezela.
I think it also goes with health issues as well, doesn't it?
True. It does happen. Some health issues will also affect inwele zakho. For people who have alopecia, I'm sure it's very common now. It's because of an autoimmune disease. So suddenly your hair just stops growing, or it starts falling off. So there are some things which are medical, but there are also some things which are behavioral because of the way you treat your hair. Yeah.
Okay, so guys, I've been following. I'm a fan, so I've been following you guys all over. And would you like to take us through your achievements? I don't wanna name all of them because there are so many. You guys have won, and I've been wanting to get that money. So guys, tell us about your achievements. I've seen you guys doing it.
We'll give honor where it's due. It really has been the grace of God, Simon. It really has. And we're very grateful, Daddy God. But we have won the Lion's Den business, what do they call it? Business plan competition, where we had to send in a business plan. We're fortunate to win 10,000 rands. And
that's the part that I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted my 5,000.
And well, considering this will be going all over the world, might as well. And another 10,000 rands from DUT for the best emerging business. And somebody asked us, what should we do differently? We really think we just worked harder, and definitely the grace of God also being behind us. We also were nominated South Africa's top 3 in South Africa's best young entrepreneur. And what else?
Best End, second runner-up.
Yeah.
Best End with the business fair. With the 10,000 rand with the Lion's Den one, they also provided business mentorship. So it doesn't just end there. Also, they've provided for us to also exhibit on their next business fairs that they'll be having next year. So check out for us. And we've also been able to just create relationships, because the relationships that we've had with our clients has also been part of our achievements. And the fact that we are still standing 1 year later of the business actually running, so that's also another achievement that we are so grateful for. So fans, we love you.
Thank you.
Okay, last question. How would you say, or what would you say, sorry, if to someone who is starting a business and they're looking up to you, what would you guys want to say to those people? I mean, there are people who have great ideas, they want to start, but they don't know where to start because of obviously different reasons, financial reasons. There's no support where they're staying. There are people from rural areas, there are people from townships, but I mean, they don't know the support that is around them. So what would you say to those people?
Plunge in. I think sometimes we look too much of the different things that we don't have rather than what you actually have. When we started Get2Natural, we didn't have labels. We didn't have packaging. We had bottles and we printed our labels black and white.
I think I remember that. I think I remember your picture.
And we had tape, like the tape that you have in your cupboard, and we would wrap it around the bottle, and people bought. People bought. So whatever you have, work with what you have, and as you do, the opportunities will come. God will bring that certain person to help you. Come and do tea in these offices, Bosso Teki, Bosso Nick Caesar as well, right?
Yeah.
He won't turn you away. They can also go to
incubators.
Incubators, yes. There's incubators here at DUT. There's CSE. There's Entrepreneurial Desk, and they can also help you with seed funding as well. You can also go Etegwini Business Support. You can just walk in there and say, "This is my idea, ngisizeni." Kasita as well, how to start your business and so forth. So, qala where you at, work with what you have. Ungalindi to accumulate before you start that idea.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You agree. So, your last word?
To whoever is watching right now, you're an entrepreneur or you want to start your business, I would just say don't give up. Just keep plunging forward and trusting that whatever you set yourself to do today may be small, but as you do it every day, it will amount to something that is tangible, is far greater than whatever you had ever imagined.
Definitely. Don't despise the days of small beginnings. Yeah.
Okay, ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You are an inspiration, not only to me, but to many, many people out there. I've seen you guys doing your thing, and I know that God will bless you with many, many more prizes and I don't even know what to say, blessings. So I know that we are looking forward to see you guys next year, and I'm sure next year we are flying. So can I just quickly ask you one question?
Sure.
Have you guys thought of going international?
Yes,
definitely.
Okay, so there you go, you guys have had it. Guys, thank you so much. If you want to know more about them, please follow their social media platforms. We'll have them on our video, and follow us as well on Entrepreneurship with Bosso Techno. All our social media is it's Bosso Techno it's Entrepreneurship with Bosso Techno on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. That's where all our videos go to for now. Please follow us, and thank you so much. Goodbye.